Hello everyone, I am Shruti Bubna. Welcome back to my next video. Today our topic is communication process. So let's begin. What is communication? Communication is the essence of human interactions and learning. It is the act or process of using words, sound, signs or behaviors to express or exchange information or to express your ideas, thoughts, feelings, etc. As human beings, we use communication to relate to others, socially connect, greet, call attention, share feelings, expression opinions, etc. Communication is the act of conveying information for the purpose of creating a shared understanding. There are 7 major elements of communication process: sender, message, encoding, communication channel, receiver, decoding, and feedback. So, first, sender, also known as encoder, the person who intends to convey the message with the intention of passing information and ideas to others is known as sender or communicator. The person who initiates the communication process is referred to as the encoder. The process of communication begins with the sender, who identifies the need to communicate. Next is message. A message is an idea transformed into words. It can be expressed in different ways depending upon the subject matter, purpose, audience, personal style, and cultural background of the sender. Messages are not the meaning, but indicating of the meaning. Meaning lies in the receiver's mind, not in the message. Now is encoding. Encoding takes place when the sender formulates his ideas into message to be transmitted to the receiver using a series of symbols, verbal or non-verbal, written or oral. The sender should encode the message keeping in mind the purpose of communication and should select words or symbols that help the receiver understand the communication correctly and to achieve the expected feedback. Now, channel and medium. An appropriate medium chosen to send the message is known as channel. It is the vehicle which facilitates the sender to convey the message to the receiver. Channel is a system used to transmit a message, whereas medium is one of the forms or types used under the system. For example, oral communication is a channel and telephone conversation is a medium. Oral is a channel, but face-to-face conversations, telephone conversations, audio tapes, voicemails, gestures, etc. are the medium. Here is written, letter, memos, reports, manuals, notice, circulars, questionnaires, minutes, emails, faxes, etc. Audiovisuals, cinema, televisions, video conferences, video chats, etc. Thus, there is a difference between a channel and a medium. The sender should choose the best possible channel and medium to transmit his message. Now is receiver. The person who receives the encoded message is referred to as receiver. The receiver may be an individual or a group of individuals. As communication is a two-way process, the receiver is as important as the sender of the message. A receiver may be a listener or a reader or a viewer of the message. He not only receives the message but also tries to understand, interpret and perceive the total meaning of the message. Now is decoding. The person who receives the message or symbols from the communicator tries to convert the same in such a way so that he may extract its meaning to his complete understanding. It is a process by which the receiver interprets the message and translates it into meaningful information. The meaning of the message is the sum total of the meanings of the words together with the tone and the attitude of the sender as reflected by his choice of words and the structure of the message. Now is feedback. Feedback is the response given by the receiver of the message to the sender of the message. When the encoder receives feedback, he gets to know that communication has been accomplished. Feedback can be immediate, later, can be positive or negative. It can be verbal or non-verbal. In communication, feedback plays an important role. It ensures that the receiver has received the message and understood it just as it was intended by the sender. Feedback is the most important component of communication. Without feedback, the communication process is incomplete. Now just look at the example. A student who lives in a hostel wants some money. She writes a letter to her father asking him to send her money. The father sends money along with a letter. In both cases, sending money and sending the letter, the father is responding to the communication initiated by his child. Now here, encoder or the sender is the student or the child. The message is needs money and the channel is written communication and the medium is a letter. Decoder or the receiver is the father, and the feedback is he sends the money and the letter.